we create that because we have seen in the past many patients, many people who come here to SHA for different things, detox, sometimes weight loss, or a healthy aging program. And then we identify this syndrome of, you know, pre-burnout, okay? And we decided that all these leaders that they are having this burnout syndrome or pre-burnout syndrome, they should be given a specific treatment and a recommendation in order to anticipate and prevent that. So we separate that, but there are many things in common. Obviously, the leaders could be there are younger leaders and also older ones, you know, and according to that, the only thing that we separate in that leaders program is the age, but all there share the same things. One is they work a lot, you know, they are perfectionists, they don't accept, you know, delegation, they need to do everything themselves, and then they are at high risk of this of burnout syndrome.
And do these people who are in these high-powered positions, do they exhibit specific symptoms?
Yes, definitely, yes, certainly. They share the same activity, and they have the same personality, women or men, whatever, older or younger leaders, they all have the same personality, okay? So we have found that, and we have to give solution to all these problems, of course. That includes healthy diet, exercise, sleep control, stress management, hormonal balance, and detox capacity and energizer. They need energy because they go not 110%. Okay.
What are the symptoms?
Sleep disorder, insomnia is one of them. All the symptoms of stress, that means anxiety, you know, tremor, and the feeling that something is wrong, that they have no energy. This is mostly the symptoms that they have. And sometimes it's not true. The thing is that they are asking the body for more than they can get from that, okay? And that's the reason why they feel weak. Sometimes they eat more than they should. They don't have time for exercise, and they consume all the cortisol that they have in the body, and that's the reason why the rest of the hormones are bad, including testosterone. So sometimes the sex drive is low, and digestive problems. They're very common. Remember that our gut is our second brain, and all these symptoms of stress, low cortisol, low testosterone, high insulin, all these are reflected in the gut, and they have bloating, bad digestion, acidity, reflux, and this brain fatigue, you know, or brain fog, and all they share the same symptoms. The thing is that we are getting wonderful results, okay? Just 1 week is enough. I saw, this very morning, a lady, she was 40, from Africa. She was a leader, real leader in her country, and he was completely, you know, burnout. 1 week after, we did some tests for, you know, cognition, for energy, hormones, and it was amazing. She said, wow, you have changed my life. I need it this week. So it's a wonderful excuse to take, you know, time for themselves, because the agenda is so busy. This is another thing that they all share. Very busy agenda for everything except their health. They always take care of the employees, all the projects, the family, but they never take care of themselves. And then this is what I say, put in your agenda only 1 week for yourself. And you know the funny thing that they say, well, I can work, they bring the computer, the laptops, and so on, but I take time for myself. You know, it's the only moment in life this year that I have been alone, thinking of my problems, and I can share the two things. I can continue doing something, you know, low range, but mostly dedicated. And, you know, they feel like everyone feels here that we all, from the, you know, driver of the car when they come from the airport to the best doctor, they always feel that you are thinking of them, taking care of them, putting red carpets everywhere, and they really appreciate that.
And so you allow them to work a little bit, but you discourage.
Yes, It's true,
Oh, no.
because this group of people, they need it, okay? You cannot disconnect completely. Only I recommend to disconnect completely when they have the real burnout syndrome. If you have the burnout syndrome, it's not that you disconnect, it's that you cannot connect. You should be unplugged. It's impossible. You don't have energy to switch the laptop on.
What are the silent biomarkers behind the scenes?
Yes, we have many silent biomarkers. Low cortisol, low testosterone, high insulin. There are silent biomarkers that they show that the burnout syndrome is about to happen. Another thing is the sleep. We do here, electroencephalograms, and we can see the absence of gamma waves. When you don't sleep pretty, 50 hours per week, you start to have problems with the deep sleep, the gamma sleep, and then you start to fail in this creativeness and, these sort of things. And this is the beginning of the burnout syndrome. Identifying the markers is the first step. Substitute and improve them is the next one, and is what we do. I don't want to give problems and give wonderful description of the problem to the patient, because they don't care about that. They say, give me a solution. So we have solution: replace the cortisol, increase the testosterone, reduce the insulin, and increase the gamma waves, okay?